Hackers need IP addresses to communicate to each other. They actually don't understand names. So what the DNS does is it translates the names that you're most commonly familiar with, like www.quad9.net, turns that into an IP address. User or your phone will outsource the task to what's called an upstream DNS recursive resolve. That resolver will do these lookups for you, which means that you're sending the resolver every URL you want to visit so that it can find the IP address for you. We're gonna let someone see all our internet activity by sending them our DNS requests. Whoever we're sending this to is trustworthy, right? Whoever we're sending this to is trustworthy. Because ISPs are notorious for collecting data about us and selling it. Many people might already have a hunch that which is illegal or is frowned upon depending on what country you're in. That may be a risk to your freedom. There's more and more focus on it now as a method to determine what people are doing. Governments are starting to say, well, we're not gonna allow certain DNS lookups to occur. They're actually blocking certain DNS lookups from happening. Two big downsides to this. First, the authoritative servers you're sending requests directly to see who you are and what you're querying. Second, it's not possible to encrypt the connection from a recursive resolver to these authoritative servers, which means running your own resolver and sending your unencrypted DNS queries directly to operative service doesn't stop your ISP or snooping governments from a forwarder, instead of Unbound doing all this recursive work for you, it's gonna forward the queries to the DNS servers you set in the general. We already mentioned that a DNS resolver's connection with authoritative servers can't be encrypted. But it is possible to encrypt the connection from your device to an upstreamness traffic out of your devices. It is super important for stopping anyone like your ISP from being able to snoop on it. So using an upstream result, the Light Quad 9 has huge privacy benefit. Now, as mentioned, it's not possible to encrypt the second part of this journey that goes from Quad 9 to the authoritative servers. So what Quad 9 does is once they receive your DNS query, we mix that query in with all the other millions of people that are making queries at that moment in time. And then we send that out in an unencrypted fashion to all the different authoritative servers on the internet and get answers and give it back to you. So anybody observing even past our system can't tell what queries you're doing. I must explain how to set all this up. If you're on pfSense, is that you need to enable your DNS results. Services, select DNS Resolver, and under the General Settings tab, click on the box that says Enable DNS Resolver. This sets Unbound to be your local DNS resolver. Now scroll down in the General DNS Resolver options. Network interfaces should be all. Outgoing network interface should be WAN. Now scroll down to where it says DNS Query Forwarding. You definitely want DNS forwarding turned on. We'll configure where to forward your DNS to in a moment. Use SSL/TLS for outgoing DNS queries to forwarding server. Yes, you want to turn that on as well. That means in creditings, we're gonna add 3 different DNS servers, all IP addresses belonging to Quad 9. In the first field, 9.9.9.9. And then you'd add another one, 149, 112, 112, 112, and then you'd add another one. If you have IP versus 6, and that's 2620:FE. Know that you can easily remove every ad on your phone by just going into the settings, Wi-Fi network, tapping private DNS mode, selecting private DNS provider hostname, and then typing dns.adguard.com, and then hitting save. Seriously, try it out. It works like a charm, blocks ads within apps and at websites, and you don't need to download any app through your phone or pay.